Hello there. It's been a while since I posted this tutorial setting up a KVM hypervisor. I just want to step through it and actually perform it live. I haven't, as I said, it's been a while since I came back to this, so I can't remember any of the steps. I'm literally going to just step through the tutorial and prove that it works. I'm going to be using an Incero Instant server for this test because it's the only provider that I know of that provides me root level access to a actual dedicated machine instantly, through their API or their web interface. So you pay by the minute, and I think it's fantastic. They've actually been having some problems, I believe, which is why it's been a struggle to get a server back online. My little bit of advice is if it doesn't get deployed immediately, do not sit around and wait for it. Chances are it will never come up. Just come back and try another day or use a different provider. But for now, I've managed to successfully deploy this, so I'm going to do it right now. So when you have your deployed server, just go in, and I will change the password before you see this video, obviously. Just log into the details provided. Oh, I hate that web interface. It copies a new line, which is most frustrating. So I'll try again. See, yeah, it copies a new line every time. So, yes. I've literally just deployed this, so it will be exactly how you would get it, I believe. Unless it, yep, see, there's updates. Yep. It doesn't even have Ubuntu installed. I do everything in Ubuntu because I find typing screen commands just a little bit slower than using the F1, F2, F3 commands. Oh let's just put this up here. One of the great things about Ubuntu 14 is this bug's gone away. If you use the grid command, it doesn't follow you around. Fantastic. Glad they finally got around to fixing that. But yeah. Wow, alright, that's taken a while. So yeah, I'm literally just going to step through it. Doing one at a time. Okay. This is just to check that my host is compatible. I know it's compatible already, but just want to show you what it does. Yeah, your CPU supports KVM extensions. KVM acceleration can be used. That's what you're looking for. So fantastic. Or you can use this, which actually you wouldn't have to run. You wouldn't have to install this. But yeah, it's 8. It's just counting the number of times it sees SVM or VMX in the list of things the CPU can do, which is good enough. Personally, I prefer a command that actually just tells you it's okay. Yeah, so let's install the relevant packages. Vert install, do I really need that? I don't know. Okay, if I say I do. Just be warned, this blog will constantly be updated as I find new things. So, yeah. When you view it today, it might not be exactly the same. So yeah, this step is very important. Oh, actually, yeah, I've pointed it out here. When I tried to run everything as just root, it fails. So you do need to create a sub-user and do it from there. So yeah. Oh my god. I don't have... Really? Okay. I could have just copied and pasted that, but I love just doing this instead. So I'm going to create KVM. Oh. Keep the KVM user. Okay. Yeah, alright. Can't copy the script in this case. Okay, updated successfully. I really should change that to be editor, sorry. So you should do editor. So that if you guys don't like Vim, you don't have to. Crap. Unfortunately, it defaults to Nano, which most of you will like, but my blog hasn't made it into Google yet. One of my latest posts tells you how to change your default editor, which I will do now. File sizes and network, wasn't it after that? Change default editor, here we go. Yep, so just copy that. And then I want to use Vim Basic has color coding, so we'll do that. And now I can just do editor there. Fantastic, bit of useful information. So etc sudo is on there. User privileges. Oh, okay. I don't explain to you how to do that. Fantastic. I'll have to update that later. Alright, I know myself. Update KVM tutorial to show how the sewers file should be changed. Yeah, just drag it over there. Cool. Alright, so actually I think I'm probably going to do this wrong, but like insecurely, I'll have to look it up later to make sure I'm not doing something incredibly stupid, which I probably am. Please don't have a node rage at me for doing this. Are you kidding me? No, that's good. Right. Read only option set. That's weird. I'm the root user though. But yeah, it looks like it worked anyways. Yeah, I get that no matter what, which is weird. I don't know what's going on there. So yes, I've created the KVM user. And now I'm going to give it permission to I'm going to add it to the libvirt group, which manages KVM instances. So yes, I might have got that the wrong way around. Am I adding libvirt? Yeah, no, I'm adding a KVM user to the libvirt group. Echo. Let's just check. It's still set. No, it's not set. So what did I set it to? KVM user. Yes, it's because I set it in a script, so that's why it's no longer, the scope is gone. There we go. So I can do this command now. So be careful when you just copy and paste. So added it to the group. Check the installation went okay. Oh yes, this is obviously, I've been copying and pasting commands around. This is for when you did this command. I'll move that later. So check the installation went okay. Okay, yes. This is what you want. You want to see that it is showing up. Obviously nothing's running, so it's empty, but the fact that you got the command executed, okay, is what you're looking for. To make life easier, create a PHP script. How good of me. Yeah, I know PHP scripts, what the hell, CLI commands should all be written in Python or whatever, but I've got a ton of libraries that I've created for myself in PHP, all heavily reusable, so I do everything in PHP, just because it's very quick for me. Admittedly, it would be very quick in any other language if I had bothered to create libraries for them as well, but I started on PHP and I've got to that little point where everything's in PHP. I know it's very bad, but that's just how it is. Alright, so I'm going to get my script. Yes, the network on Incero is incredibly fast, but then again, it's a tiny script. you'll see for yourself one day maybe. Main.php. This is main.php. What is it? KVM. KVM command generator. Alright, cool. And then PHP KVM. This little script downloads any stuff you need, e.g. because it only works with Ubuntu KVM, it will download the mini ISO, which you are going to install from. Because if you're installing KVM, install it as light as possible and let your users choose what they want installed. So I use the mini. So I'm going to call it test 1. Available auto place disk file? Yes, because I'm lazy. More advanced users will choose no doubt. Use a sparse or dedicated file. I'll use sparse because it's quick to set up and you can oversell your disk if you want to, which is nice but dangerous. Most people will not use 100% of the disk. I'm going to give myself 100 gigabytes of storage with 1024 megs of RAM. Yeah, actually, a giga RAM would be 1000. It wouldn't be 1000 MIB. Like, this is actually done in megabytes, so it wouldn't be 1000. But it is a gig of RAM is actually 1000 megabytes, and megabytes are not what you're thinking of them as. Usually, when people talk about megabytes, they're actually talking about megabytes. I'll go into that another day, but I'll just give myself 1024 because that makes me happy. 4 CPUs. Alright, so it generates the command that you need. And I'm just going to paste it in here. And it's going to do its thing. What did I set the mirror to? Stuff always goes wrong when you go live, no matter how many times you've tested it in the past. Yes, I executed the script in /tmp. By default, the script creates folders and stuff inside wherever you're working, so that's something I should have posted on the tutorial. So good thing I did that. Alright, so I'm gonna, yes, doing this in TMP is actually really stupid because everything's gonna be gone when I come back to the server after a reboot. So let's just sort that out now, shall we? KVM command generator / oh, and I'm still logged in as root. Did I skip a step? Yeah, I didn't do this, so bad me. Let's just go back and do this all again. Oh, are you kidding me? Alright. And let's change the default shell to bash, shall we? Just to be friendly to myself. I could have just typed bash, but I would have to type bash every time I logged in, so let's just sort it out now. Alright. Yes. I didn't create myself a home directory. That's also something else you might want to do. Obviously, if you use add user instead, it'll ask you and it'll set up a home directory for you. But yeah, did I not? I should probably add that to creating a home directory called KVM user. Sorry, I probably shouldn't whistle on a tutorial. So yes, sudo chmon KVM user KVM. Oh crap! No, that's right. Yeah, sudo KVM user. All right. So So now I'm in home KVM user. Fantastic. Now let's go back and download my script again. Did I do that? Yeah, I've already got the PHP 5 CLI. I'm probably not running PHP 5.5. Does that matter? I forget. Yeah. 5.3, yeah. And hopefully that doesn't matter. PHP main, PHP. Alright, it's gonna re-download the ISO again. Test one. Also place disk file, yes. Use sparse. I give myself 100 gigabytes of storage. 24. I give myself access to all the cores. Copy this and script. Now this actually, where's does it set a mirror? Extra console, yeah, sets a kickstart file. You probably want to go to this kickstart file and check it out for yourself. But yes, so this is gonna work for me because I'm using Incero. Actually, no, I believe the mirror is accessible outside of Incero, so it should still work, just won't work as fast. For those of you who are not using Incero itself. But obviously for me, it'll be incredibly quick because it'll use the internal network, which is always best. So yeah, let's just deploy, and you can see how awesome it is. Okay. Yep, stuff always goes wrong. VMs. Mukter VMs. Nope. Not Vims. Mukter VMs. So used to type in Vim. Really? Alright, cool. Let's just try that again. Yep, alright, it's working. So I need to add another step to tell you to make your VMs directory if you want to use automatic. Yeah, so now it's just going to do its thing. I believe I've left in an issue where I put in a stupidly simple password and it's going to ask for confirmation. I posted this on Ask Ubuntu, I believe, but the answer I got back, I'm pretty sure it doesn't work because I think I tried it in the past. Questions? Yeah, here we go. Weak password. Yeah, no, I tried this in the past, and I don't think it worked for me. I will try again after this is done. But for now, I'll just show you what you need to do. And hopefully by the time you watch this video, I will have already taken care of it. But yeah, this DI stuff, I swear I'm using a different format for my kickstart files, because I don't have any of these ever. I don't know. I've seen other people's kickstart files and they have DI on like every line. Oh, yeah, no, I've got the line already. 1.0? I don't know. But not, for now, you just have to hit yes, and then it gets past that. Or you can update your kickstart file so the password is something other than Ubuntu. Like Ubuntu 12 maybe. Maybe that will work. I don't know. I just wasn't going to put my own password in for the whole world to see, because it has to be a publicly accessible script. And it probably would have been much faster. There we go. So, your host name defaults to kickseed, but you can just log in as Ubuntu, because that's... No, sorry. Log in as root. Password is Ubuntu. I believe it's whatever's in here. User. No, user Ubuntu. Password is Ubuntu. So Ubuntu. I want to... Should be the same as Amazon Web Services. and as you can see, that's as far as my terminal gets, so you just have to, you got 2 levels of resizing here. You got a virtual terminal within a terminal. Oh come on, oh yes, it's Ubuntu, not my default password. And then you just do, oh my gosh, all that, yeah. If anyone knows how to get dynamic resizing to automatically fit, I would love to know. It's bothered me for ages. I've just had to manually hit resize every time. I'm sure there's something that can do it, because I know when I SSH into another Ubuntu desktop server, Ubuntu desktop or Ubuntu server, I'm fine. It's only on these mini installations that there is a package I don't have that I need in order so that it automatically scales to whatever my terminal is. Never figured out what it was. But yeah, now you can do resize, and it goes down to here, which is great. And it's, you know, it's another whole thing. You've got a virtual machine, and the escape character is Control Shift 6 for me, I believe. No. Yes, it was Control square bracket, end square bracket, you know, rather than describe it, I can just show you. Control, can't type, plus, no, that one. So just control that. Obviously, most of you probably aren't using UK keyboards, but on the UK keyboard, it's just right by the enter/return key. And there you go, so it works. Going back to the tutorial, do I show you how you can copy the commands, switch the guest in text mode, voila, yeah. I will obviously have to create another tutorial that shows you how to manage several VMs on the hypervisor, but you can see it's running there. You can see all your VMs at any point just by typing that command, and obviously you can't use that deployment script again because the ID is taken, so I might as well remove that. Oh god, yep. And then you just call php main.php again, test2 let's call it, and then yes, but this time I'm not gonna, I'm using dedicated because that's probably, I don't want to be 10 years older by the time I finish this tutorial. I'm going to give it 20 gigabytes of storage, 1024 again, 4 vCPUs, and then deployment 2. I'm going to just check that this works. I'm not going to make you sit through it again. Vim deploy sh, copy the command, bash deploy sh, and it should pre-allocate the disk. Yeah, creating the storage file, and going through my million. Well, yeah, it's just all disk weight right now, and then this thing is writing at, it's only writing at 21.7 megabytes a second. I do not know what's going on with this disk. It's that. It should be faster than that. What? But yeah, it works. I'm going to end it there. I will investigate the disk problems later. But thank you for watching, and please keep using programster.blogspot.co.uk or whatever for all your Linux needs. Thank you and goodbye.